can't kick me out the lobby this time because I'm not in the lobby. So right now it's to join the game. Who's racing tonight?
Intro.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I'm in the lobby.
But that's not an intro then.
That is not the right lobby. Oh god, I just joined Ron B4. That's definitely wrong. We'll try Rage Quits. He's the host. Right, it should be the right lobby. Yes, I'm in. Right.
Invite.
Are you not in either?
I don't have anyone added.
Useless.
No one's invited me.
Useless.
No one invited me. What's I supposed to
That's not an
do?
excuse.
Join Thin Air?
That's not an excuse.
It is.
Right, get in here. Get in here. Right, good evening. Welcome to Abu Dhabi, where tonight we'll be watching Division 4 tackle the track with full qualifying and a 57 race. Wonder out of all these drivers, which one's got what it takes to finish across the line first? I'm here joined by my favourite co-commentator. It's LCFC Dave 13. Hi.
Yeah, the only one that fought with you. Hello. I mean, what?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've gone through like 5 codes and you're the only one who's back again, so...
Yeah, because you scare them off.
I do, I'm just too nice, that's what it is.
No.
Definitely
no,
not nice. No,
no.
I'm too nice.
You're definitely not nice. No.
Do you have G Fuel tonight to keep you going?
No!
Sort of liquid.
Why would I have that? Why would I have
What?
G
No, it
Fuel?
doesn't have to be actual G Fuel. Liquid. Have you got any liquid?
I have liquid. Yes. Liquid nitrogen. Yeah, what?
I've got a packet of sweets, but I'm guessing I'm allowed to eat while I stream, am I?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm looking forward to eating my sweets. I've got
Goodness
Haribo's.
sake.
I've got the
Child.
Tanfastics out. Got the Tanfastics. What
Child.
do you mean child? You still eat sweets.
No, I eat chocolate. And no, chocolate is not sweets.
Have you seen Members Lounge conversation just then? That was very weird what I've just read. Don't read it out loud.
What?
Because that's not to be read out loud.
What? Which
We're
bit?
on the Members Lounge. Just read what was just put.
It's okay. Braver's special. It's fine. He's a very special kind of person.
Oh, we just got Welsh and Braver Container clashing in the Members Lounge. It's brilliant. Very entertaining. Entertaining. Right, tonight the championship is very close actually. By the way, I don't know if you've checked that.
Oh, why would I check?
Of course not.
would
But
I
basically,
check?
I'm looking at the standings. It was done on the 5th. We're on the 8th. So this
Someone
is 3 days
finishes
ago. It's
first,
actually
Someone
updated.
finishes second.
It's a 20-point gap between first and second. Extremely close.
Move them up.
honestly.
Move them up. That's get them gone.
To be fair, if it wasn't for Morgs
20
at the
points,
front,
too
you'd be
big.
looking at like 6 points separating top 2 and 9 points separating top 3.
5 points is too big. It shouldn't be allowed.
And 13 points separating top 4 if Morgs wasn't here. But Morgs
Get
is
top
here,
4 up.
So.
What?
Well, no, because if you did that, we wouldn't have a close
I'm
championship.
joking. God, you know.
We've got to have some people with pace. We can't have many people like you with no pace.
Mate, I don't play the game anymore.
Exactly, that's what your excuse is.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Now, hopefully in chat, you're going to let me know if audio is okay this week, because I don't know if any other streaming might have messed with it again.
Yes,
I know, so
Horizon
let's-
Dips is in the race. Correct.
DPS is in the race tonight. I think that's the first time I've actually screened down my microphone on live streaming. That's a first to the list.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Blue Sky is the first car out on track in the Mercedes. We are looking at about 3 drivers to go out the session. Who's going out first, Dave? You were useless last week, so don't be useless this week.
If you were driving, I would say you. But because you're not, don't know. Honestly, I don't know. There's no one that screams. Probably Pierre, I'll say. I don't know.
You can't just bully the guy because he crashed a lot in Spa.
I don't know. I
Okay.
didn't see Spa, did I? No.
Yes, you commentated on Spa.
No, I didn't. No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't do Spa.
No, you didn't. Buddy did.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Am I going mad? No, I didn't think I was going mad.
Bahrain, sorry.
Exactly. It was at Bahrain last week. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, there was only like 4 crashes throughout the whole weekend.
I remember completely.
What, you remember is Chris spinning from the lead earlier?
Yes.
On?
By the way, I have the record what happened option. I've just had a look. So if anything happens, I can record it.
Yay, we have our co-commentator back.
Don't know why it didn't let me last week. It's weird.
You're weird, so.
You're weird.
Well, if you want to keep an eye on the second car out on track. Also, I thought Rage Quits left.
No.
Or went reserve or something.
Don't. That's me.
I swear I heard that from somewhere. From Muddy or something. I'm going to need an inquiry on that. Horizon, you're in the chat.
Muddy says a lot.
Tell Muddy to get in the lobby.
Just listen to
who's
Muddy.
crashed already?
Yeah.
Someone's off. Well, I'm joking. Someone has already got off.
That's Daniel P45.
Oh dear. He's doing well. Maybe he's one to watch. Oh dear!
He wasn't there.
That's Rage Quits.
He wasn't
No wing.
last week, was he?
And he's been disqualified!
Oh.
Bruh! Oh my god, he's almost just wiped out the other car! No, he's got a penalty! What?
What?
DPS!
Collision, what?
Oh, off goes Rizzo! Okay, this is already more crashes than we had last week. Well done, guys, you've done well.
Dips has got a penalty, what, for the AI car being in the way, or what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so the AI's gone onto the racing line, then come straight on the left, and Dips had nowhere to go, hit the AI car, and he's got a penalty.
What? Oh dear. Oh.
That's very unfair. Well, off goes another. That's Desbro.
Restart quality.
Honestly, that is not fair.
Oh dear. A restart quality for Dip, surely.
I'm sorry. That's not a good enough excuse.
Oh, it is.
Right, first floor. I don't even know what that was.
Yeah, no one knows what you are.
First lap was 1:26.191. So that is the benchmark to beat. Can any of these drivers beat that lap time? If so, which one? Immortal's the next one. And if you said Rage Quits was going to get knocked out of the session, you've already got yourself a position. Oh wow. 1.1 seconds faster. Okay.
Also just realised I still don't have VIP. Right. Admins are useless, mate. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Muddy's the worst. I hope you hear Muddy. Where's Cornish around? You know, he's the one that gave me my VIP.
Oh, off goes Daniel again. That's the second spin for Daniel.
Horizon, contact Cornish. I think because he's the one to give me it. So yeah.
I'm watching Mando.
You dinked him Horizon by saying his name, or your fault, that buddy. Oh dear. Eagle, don't blame Horizon.
Daniel gets out the way nicely of this car of Mando out the final corner. What's Mando going to do? Going towards the line, Mando's going to do a 25.358, which puts him in second place.
Very nice.
So what I've noticed, Dave, is we've already had almost double the spins we had last week throughout the whole weekend.
This is Abu Dhabi though. That left right is a pain in the bum.
Oh really?
Yeah, I spin there a lot when I race.
Oh, Eagle's in the chat.
Yes, I said that.
Oh, what did he say?
Listen. God.
What did he say?
I said it. So if you didn't listen to it, that's your own fault.
Oh god.
Chat listened to it, so that's all the main thing.
I can't keep an up on this because I'm concentrating on what's going on my screen.
Well, it's your fault.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, DPS is now invalidated. And that's an illegal pit entry. If someone clips that, that would be a penalty. You can't, you're not allowed to grant blood. It's a 5-second penalty.
I think Mr. Dips will be very frustrated.
So if no one wants to get DPS a penalty, which I don't really recommend because you'll probably get killed by this lot.
Dips.
You can. That's very illegal from DPS.
Yes, Horizon. Don't clip anything. If you clip it, you are boring.
Oh, off goes Morgs. Round he goes. That's another one.
Mogs.
Turn 2 is proving quite difficult for these drivers, you know. And now he's got reverse, and hopefully he doesn't get disqualified. And he's doing donuts. Doesn't get disqualified.
Okay. Mogs.
What? Yes.
Mogs.
Mogs.
Called Mogs. Not
no,
Mogs.
I struggle with that name. I don't know why.
How? Mogs.
I don't know. It's just, you know, it's
Mogs.
No.
I'm just struggling with Mogs. God.
Don't ask questions I don't know the answer to, okay?
Well, you should know more.
You should know less then. Ha!
I do know less. What?
You probably do, actually.
Exactly.
And you'll also know, I've got a very injured shoulder at the moment, so me reaching over my drink every now and then is going to give me some pain. Off goes
no idea
button.
what you just said.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. I had a motorcycle crash earlier on.
F for rocket. Yeah.
Oh no, I've knocked over a drink. Oh my god, the pain!
Eagle said button for podium tonight.
Well, he's not done himself a favour by spinning at turn 2.
Well, a lot of people spin at turn 2, so shat it.
It's gonna pop. It's Chris Beck goes P3 with a 25-4. Also, you never pick someone to go out the session. Oh, you did Pierre.
I said Pierre.
Okay.
You hadn't said anyone either.
I don't know. I'm gonna go Daniel.
Nothing wrong with Daniel. Leave him alone.
I didn't say there was. I'm just going with Daniel. I mean, he's just started a lap time actually, Mr. Daniel. So you know, you can keep an eye on him through turn 1, turn 2.
Well, I'm looking at Mr.
Here,
Button.
he should be on for a good lap.
Rocket, just don't crash. SMH.
Rocket's not a crasher.
You do crash. You crash a lot.
Never.
You do.
Also, Daniel frees Tennis here, both on slightly worn tyres, I believe. It does say Daniel's on 0 laps, but I don't know if that means that's his tyre life or he's gone in the pits and not changed tyres. I don't really know. On this game, how it works.
Oh, button into fourth.
That's on a spun set of tyres, so that's not bad at all. And Skyline's just started his lap as well. Let's have a look at Skyline, shall we?
Come on, Dips.
No,
Dips is going slowly. Why is Dips going slowly?
Skyline nails turn 2, sorry, and turn 3 gets absolutely on the marker. I think Tennis.
You get pole Dips, then you limit the stupid damage of the penalty. Eagle said Button didn't spin, it was Skyline. You're having a mare rocket.
Wait, he spun out the outlap, did he? That's quite funny, to be honest. Not for Skyline, of course.
Oh dear, leave Skyline alone.
Here comes Dennis towards the line.
A fellow Lincolnian.
DPS is also on track, by the way.
I did say that.
Oh, why is he not using ZRS then?
Eagle, Horizon, please help me.
Why is he not using ZRS then?
Right, he went slow in the first sector, going into the second. I said that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but why?
I don't know. I am not a genius. I don't know why. Don't know what he's doing. So either you can help by just shooting Rocket, please.
Here comes Skyline. Skyline towards the line goes P8. That's probably not
Eagle, I'm not doing comms on my own. No chance.
Oh, I've got DPS. It's in the wall.
Oh, you saw it too.
Lucky.
Oh, is it? What? What?
Oh, he's... Oh my god.
How?
It's disqualified him. Just like it disqualified Rage Quits.
Game? How? He spam, you stupid game.
Maybe it's because you start calling him DPS.
Game.
Oh god, that's not
basically,
great.
guys, do not spin.
Oh, Daniel's on the infield, by the way.
Oh my days, that is dumb as hell.
Yeah, the penalties are also really bad round here. If you run wide, you get an instant warning. If you spin and you go wide, you get a penalty.
Mate, you spin into the pit lane, apparently you're blocking it. Oh.
Yep.
And that is evidence number 1 of why I don't play the game. If that happened to me, I would lose it.
The F1 game is very fun, you see. It's got all sorts of interesting ways about it.
It's dumb. The game is actually dumb. It actually doesn't know how to be a game.
Look, if you spin, you just can't go off the track. It's as simple as that.
If you're already in a spin and go over the pit lane, you can't help that. Oh.
Eagle's just put in chat exactly what's happened, basically. Blue Sky comes across the line to finish off a lap time there. So now I'm going to switch to Pierre, and Pierre's just gone around. Never mind.
Oh dear.
So hopefully Pierre doesn't get disqualified as well.
No, just got away with it.
So it's all up to Mighty, who's on a lap time at the moment. No one else is on a lap. Goes turn 1, flies through turn 2.
Rizzo's on a lap.
Very. What, they just start or are they finishing?
Rizzo is that halfway around track.
Oh, how did I miss that?
Oh,
it's an orange car. I would have skipped past it.
He's 3.5 tenths up.
That's only going to put him
P10.
Wow.
Oh, he span.
Possibly P10.
He span.
Oh, never mind. Well, you're going to have to...
yeah, I've recorded it. There you go. And no, I will not send you. You can just go and get it off mine.
Oh, here we go. Here's all the rubbish bit. I have to do it myself.
Yeah, it's your job.
Off goes another one. I don't know who that is. Is it... it's a Desbro?
Yes, it was.
Must have been Desbro. Yep. That's Mighty finishing off his lap time here. For lying, you got to say.
Horizon, don't put yourself down.
What's he said now?
It's Rocket's job. He'll put you down. Oh.
Mighty to line goes P9 as well, which pushes Skyline down another position.
Dips. We know it was stupid.
Right, Pierre's going to try attempt number 2
I think you
here,
should
trying to get
lodge
through.
a complaint to the game.
Morgs is DNF'd.
Oh.
No? Okay, okay. Mighty, no, it was Mighty crashing at the same time. That's a rarity. We don't see that very often. Oh, there's another one off. What is happening here? Desbro's off at the same time Mighty was off.
Oh dear.
So Mighty might have been getting out of the way in fairness. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Oh dear.
Just send help.
No. Let's send help for you. God.
Oh. Oh, DPS isn't very happy, is he?
I just said that.
I know, but he's just not very happy, is he?
You know, Dibs, I bet you put your penalty and the game didn't help.
No.
God.
That's why goes Pierre. That's an interesting line through there for Pierre.
I don't know the lines around that, to be fair.
Line. Yeah, no, that was missing an apex by a country mile, though.
Tried the game for a couple of hours and decided, yeah, it's not
off
me.
goes McLaren. That's Ritz, though, isn't it? Yes.
Oh, best not be blocking the pit lane.
Oh, no, Pierre's invalidated.
Yeah. What are you doing letting me win on the who goes out?
To be fair, it's Daniel versus Pierre here. Neither of them are doing themselves any favours at the moment.
Daniel... Oh, Gary, you're going to go for another lap, Daniel. Come on. I have the faith.
I mean, would you push here on a lap, knowing the tyres are going to just be a little bit warm at this point? Not great. There you go. This will prove Daniel's off.
Oh, Daniel? Daniel?
See, I was just talking about that.
Stop
like,
it.
the possibility of that is... Yeah.
Oh,
well, at least he's not going to disqualify. Where is he even going now?
It says he'll be in the wall first lap. No tips. You need to be on the podium because Rocket is still being a beep about your name.
Rocket's... Oh, I'm a beep now. Oh, I'm a beep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a nice compliment.
Gotta be fun. Gotta be a bit PG, ain't we?
Bruh. Okay, no one's on a lap currently.
No, it's all... That could down a bit.
Yeah, we've got a minute and 19 seconds left on the clock. No one can come out back out the pit lane, so...
Well, anyone ahead of old Manzi can just chill. I don't know why Skyline's come out again unless he's practicing. Bad Dog is slowing down. I think he's going to the pit so he can go and retire.
Okay, so it's down to the 2 alphas. Daniel is staying out.
The 2 as well, but they're not. They're in the pits. They're not safe, you know. They're not safe.
So if I keep an eye on Daniel, oh Pierre, even, do you want to keep an eye on Daniel?
Yeah, try.
Now we're getting the alphas all around. God damn it, get it right.
Yeah, Rizzo and Desborough are not safe. They're not like guaranteed safe.
No. So Pierre has done a 17.9 in the first sector, not a 1:17.9. That would be a really bad mistake if he's doing that. How's Daniel
Careful,
doing?
Daniel. Careful. Like, safely negotiated. Those 2 turns.
Was safe, but it wasn't quick. 1.3 under is Pierre, which is not enough.
Well, we don't know. We don't know that. I doubt he's that time was matching 15 seconds down.
Yeah, no, he did spin on the final corner.
God.
So. I don't know why Scarlet's on track though.
Yeah, unless he's just practicing, because sometimes you don't practice enough, so you think quality helps out doing a few more laps.
Okay.
It's Pierre comes into sector 2 and gets. Oh, he's only. No, Daniel, I mean. It gets 0.03.
Oh, Daniel's off.
Oh.
Here comes Pierre, then can he knock out his teammate? Towards the line, he can! Daniel's out because he's spun.
Oh, Daniel.
And Skyline pits, so there was really no point in that at all.
They just wanted to go around the track.
No, that's not excusable.
Well,
so in the end, I was right with Daniel.
Only just.
I don't care, I was still right. I got the right alpha and you got the wrong one.
Oh dear.
Take that. But that means you're going to go Pierre now, doesn't it? God damn it.
Yes, Charismatic. We do now have a king. There's sad news.
Indeed.
Which Rocket doesn't care about. About Cream. Everyone will know about it. There's no point announcing it. The thing we can announce is the formation lap will be silent. In memory.
So we're saying goodbye to Rage Quits and DPS unfairly and Daniel through pace.
See? Mr. Rocket does not acknowledge it. Because he's too young. Too young to care.
And I gotta say, the top 11 are separated by 8/10. So,
yeah.
Q2 should be close.
Yeah. So everyone, Rocket needs to shut
DPS
up.
is
And
blaming the tyres.
in memory of the Queen, there'll be a few drivers wearing black helmets. And some of them may be wearing the number 70. Bonus points, guys. Bonus points if you can guess why the number 70.
Alright, so just put shush.
Yes.
Shush, Rocket.
That's all you want to talk about is F1.
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
No.
Okay, Skyline straight out of the box. Oh my god, he's quick. And so is Pierre.
Boy. Be in the moment.
What, Skyline and Pierre in the
Yes,
moment right
Horizon,
now?
correct. If I
And
could give channel points out, I'd give them out, but I can't.
Oh!
I have no
that
way
was
of
an
giving you
unsafe
channel
release
points.
by Pierre. But Pierre is the first driver on track. From the Oh!
Oh!
That was interesting. Pit lane?
you
okay? Just go straight on and wipes out the car behind. Oh, that would have been interesting.
Charismatic, what are you doing? What are you doing in their pits?
What?
Look at the tyres.
You can't go on track like that because you get a penalty.
Charismatic. Stop it. Oh, Horizon, shut up.
Can't remember what the penalty is actually, so, well, I know there is one.
What?
For going out on wets when it's dry.
I'm presuming, yeah, he changed it again. I'm presuming he's just taking the mick.
Yes, but we want to see him get a penalty now for taking the mick.
How old is Mr. Charismatic? I'm gathering not very.
I think it's about your age. What's your age again? 70, 80, 90?
Do you want me to kill you?
You reaching 3 digits yet?
Hey, you're not out of nappies yet, so shut up. Oh.
Okay, sorry you were born in the 1800s.
Sorry you was born last year.
Last year commentating. I tell you what, that'd be an interesting story. Have a 2-year-old on the commentary. Here comes Skyline to start the first Q2 lap of the day.
Last year wouldn't make you 2.
I'm going to quickly switch back to Pierre when we go through turn 2 after watching Skyline. Because we know for a fact Pierre's going to send it through here.
Guys. He thinks he's 2 when he's born last year. Help.
Pierre does actually make it through turn 2 safely. Turn 3 as well. So both on for good lap times here.
Yeah.
I think as the day goes on and as the track goes better, that turn 2 section and turn 3 ends up being flat no matter what set you're running.
It's night time.
It's day.
It's night time though.
It's day.
It's night time though.
We're at the track. We're getting cold.
We're not at the track.
We are live at the track.
It's COVID times. We're at home. We can't be at the track.
I'm in the grandstand watching an orange car go very slowly.
Can't be in the grandstand. COVID.
Yeah, but that's not really a thing anymore. And you can't say that on Twitch streams. Oh, Skyline!
What are you on about?
You don't get banned nowadays for saying that.
What?
That was a thing at one point.
Are you sure?
Pierre's no longer pushing on his lap either. So we're going to be on to blue sky. I just almost... Oh no, Pierre! Woo! Okay, I turned off Pierre at the wrong time.
Yeah, Pierre's getting knocked out. There we go. That's my prediction.
Okay, my prediction's going to be Bad Dog.
Bad Dog.
Oh, I should have gone Mando. Oh,
well, you went with Bad Dog now. No.
I know.
Leave Mando alone. Leave Mando alone.
Look at Mando right now. He's off the track.
Doesn't matter. Leave him alone.
Actually, we're going to follow Desbro to line. Desbro does a 26.3. He's been quick recently, it's Desbro. Bad Dogs goes top, which is only going to make my bet look worse.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Mandy, are you pushing? No. What are these drivers doing? They're not pushing. Mighty is.
I think we need some new channel point redemptions.
Yeah, but we've been after that for a while now.
Who does them?
I don't know. Mighty towards the line. 26.4 puts him top 5. As this Chriswick starts his flying lap now as well. I'm going to keep an eye on this Chriswick because I have a feeling he might be the only one pushing at the moment. Though, as I say that, I think Pierre might be. No, Pierre's on 100% ERS. Are you pushing on a lap, Desbro?
Yeah.
Or are you gaining ERS? No, you're gaining. You're not doing anything either. I think it's Chriswick is the first one, isn't it?
Possibly. I think Button's just started a lap. I'll go on with Button just in case it spins.
Oh, thank you. Make it like I want him to spin.
You do. You want everyone to spin.
You don't want Button to spin.
Admins, you heard the people. We need new point thingies. Yeah.
Put in suggestion.
Because I think we've outgrown the front line now. Open the steering, sort of ones. Need better ones.
Oh, here comes Mr. It's Critic round the final corner. Coming towards the line, It's Critic is going to go with a 125.2 to put himself P2.
Yeah. I could see him through. Maybe.
I think I accidentally pressed Y. I did. Didn't
Why?
mean to do that. Wait, if I press Y once. Oh, okay. Actually, we're going to press Y once.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, no, because it gets rid of the other bits.
Yeah. Press it twice and you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not going to press it twice. Just don't worry about
that. Keep everyone guessing who's going through, who's not.
See his retirement. Have they crashed? Wait, have they? 24.
Oh, don't know who it is. Oh, look at that. My screen's perfect. I've got nothing on it. Except for the action.
Right, it's blue sky on a lap. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that as the ERS is going up and down. No, blue sky is not on a lap. So who's on a lap then? Who can I watch?
Skyline.
Oh, Desbro. How did Button do?
Oh, Skyline. Perfect driving. 17.8. How's that compared to Mr. Button? Oh, a couple of attempts down on Button. Come on, Skyline. Improve it.
And I gotta say, old man, he just said a purple sector.
Oh.
Let's keep an eye on all these drivers coming through.
Go on board with Mando and he invalidates his lap.
See, I don't know why I picked my dog.
Oh, purple middle sector for Skyline according to the game. There's yellow flag, someone has span. But...
Oh, quick picks invalidated, by the way.
Oh dear.
So that means that
don't
all
go
eyes
too
are now
wide,
on Skyline.
Mr. Skyline.
Running out of ERS like no tomorrow, though.
Oh God, Skyline has none left.
Yeah.
Sparks fly, goes into P4.
And we have another spinner.
Spinazzola.
I think it was Desbro.
Yeah, me saying Spinazzola thinking you'd have a clue what I'm saying is not right. He's a football player.
Moggs is on a lap.
Moggs!
Is he? He's probably not a good football player, is he?
Moggs.
Oh, you can pronounce him then. I'm not going to.
Say Moggs.
No.
Say Moggs.
Ow.
Say Moggs. Go on, say Moggs. Say Moggs to top the session. Say
Drinking.
Say it. Say Moggs says top the session.
Moggs has topped the session and I'm so much pain trying to put my glass down.
Oh dear.
Honestly, I hate this.
Good.
You want some advice, people? Do not, if you buy a motorbike, don't crash it. It hurts with a passion.
Well, you haven't bloody crashed again, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You not seen my story?
No, why would I look at your story?
Who doesn't look at my story?
Who does?
Me?
Yeah.
Myself?
You're the only
Family.
viewer.
Chris actually commented it on earlier. Tennis to line 25.5.
He comments on anything. It's alright.
Wait, don't say that about Chris.
Oh. You can post a picture that's blank and he'll post something about it.
That's a good point. He's always got a comment.
Oh, dearie me.
Is Quick looking quick?
Yeah, that's bad.
What?
That's bad from you.
Oh, what pun?
Yeah.
Oh, I apologise.
Oh,
it was too quick for that corner.
Why are people invalidating on that corner?
I don't know.
It's the same corner every time. I went on to Mando like a few minutes ago and he invalidated that corner.
The thing is, you have to take it flat, but it's so hard on this game to take it flat. So maybe that's what it is.
I think that's why I didn't like the game when I tried it, because I was like, yeah, I can't go flat well, I want to go flat.
24-3,
right, too quick,
look
get
at
what's
that.
F1. F1 driver that.
That is not Div 1 pace, by the way.
I don't know because I don't look at F1 to be fair.
Div 1 were in 23s.
Yeah, they are special.
I'm from Div 1.
Yeah, but you don't race it though, do you?
Yeah.
So Monks has asked what bike you got or did have.
I've still got my Aprilia.
Yep, and that's to me is gobbledygook. Okay.
It's a black motor bike. There you go. Help 125, which means it only does 70.
I just remembered United playing. Mogs.
Here comes Pierre, only a 35.3. He's got to improve on that.
I gather that's a retirement in the pits. Yeah. He thinks he's safe.
Pierre!
Oh, you see Pierre. Yeah.
Don't get invalidated or disqualified.
Well, it's not blocking the pit lane, so should be all good.
Oh, we've got. Is that an Alpha off as well, or just going slowly?
What are you going slowly?
Meanwhile, Mighty through the same section of track.
I've got a feeling Pierre doesn't like this track.
Why is it so hard to actually find people on a lap at the moment at this track? It's just seems to be difficult. I know Mando's like that there now.
Because every time you go on with somebody that's on a lap, and you're like, right, stick with this person, they spin or invalidate.
And then you're just like, well, who's next?
Well, I'm on with Mando, so let's see.
Now we're both watching Mando.
Oh, well, I was originally watching Mando.
Well, you can continue watching Mando then.
Yeah.
Right, you let me know how Mando gets on. I'm going to watch Mighty. I reckon Mighty's going to do a lot quicker. He's 4 tenths up. Yeah, how's your driver going up, huh?
It comes up in a second.
Oh, wait, you don't know. He hasn't set a lap time.
P5.
Damn, that's pretty good, actually.
And you said Mando's getting knocked out.
Mighty.
Yeah.
Mighty! Oh dear.
Oh. Oh, Mighty.
Well,
not so mighty there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before really losing the car here quite a bit. It's not going well for these drivers.
I just think it's this game, to be honest with you. It doesn't make the cars very stable. And I thought...
Just 1 minute and 40 seconds, by the way, and Quick still hasn't set a lap.
Wasn't the cars not being stable enough on the last game something the drivers said, oh, MT again has span. Record. Yeah. Wasn't it like the drivers in real life saying the cars needed to be more stable on the game?
Something like that. It got really complicated. I don't really know. By the way,
they seem to have made the cars less stable this game.
Yeah, the cars are definitely less stable this game. Blue Sky and Old Manzi just gone P4, P5 respectively. These lap times are going to really count now as Desbro goes P10. That's not going to be enough, and he's not got enough time to push on that lap. So on the ERS that Desbro's on, he needs to push immediately, and he's off the track already.
Game's not listened. Simple as that.
Right, Quick Mick out the final corner. Can quickly cross the finish line, set a lap time.
Whoa.
Well, it's lap time, but it's not going to be good enough.
No. Oh, Charisma's retired. Oh.
Yeah, now. It's the next driver.
Oh.
Mando, but Mando.
Quick Mick has span, so there's another one for you.
Thanks very much. As here comes Pierre out the final corner, straightens up the car.
Oh, dear.
Pierre is not got himself at the danger zone, and that's him done as well, meaning the next driver to cross the finish line is Haas and Mighty, but they're both done.
Looking at the time, Quick Mick is out because of that spin.
Yeah,
MT, no, MT's going into the pits. MT is out.
All eyes are on Old Manzi then? What's Old Manzi done? I think Old Manzi's done as well, so it's up to the McLaren of Rizzo, who is also done, and the Haas of Tedis, who is not done.
Tedis is the only one who could knock Desbro out currently.
But I think Desbro might be pushing here to do another lap. Don't know. Can Tedis do this? He goes through the fast right, flat out. Straighten the car up, 1 corner to go for Tedis. Is this enough to push Desbro out on a 25.5?
Tedis
Yes!
almost lost it. Tennis almost lost it on the last corner. I think Desmo's out. Desmo's out.
Qualifying done.
Wow. Tennis almost loses it on the last corner and gets through. Wow.
It happens though. Quickvic is the shock here being knocked out.
I don't know. Don't know if he's actually quick or not.
Quickness is usually quite quick. Another shock is Desbro, because Desbro's been in Q3 for the last couple of times.
Yeah. That P11 is not as exciting as it used to be.
No?
Well, no, because you don't get the advantage of fresh tyres, do you?
And this time around, by the way, no one got disqualified for spinning and cutting across the track at the pit lane.
No. Shouldn't be so much of a shock game. Meh.
And obviously, with the fact that DPS has that penalty, he'll be starting last.
Dips.
Another thing to add, by the way, you were right with Pierre.
Yes.
I was wrong with mine.
Yours was Bad Dog, wasn't it? And you also had in the back of your mind Mando.
I know, and I got wrong with both of them, and they got P6, P7 respectively.
Both through, comfortably.
So the gap between top 10 at 1.1 seconds, and sadly this session it's not going to be Desbro or Rizzo with the advantage, as they're both going to be starting on those positions. On Pierre, Quickmick and Mighty.
Yes.
It'd be interesting if they went into like a different qualifying session. It's in like the bottom 5 of each one.
What?
And then battle it out to start again.
What?
That'd be fun. You don't think?
No.
Oh, will that just be overcomplicated?
Yes.
Or they could do what Formula E are doing and have
been
like
knocked out, but who wants to be the best of the worst?
Yeah, why not?
No. It's like being in the World Cup of football and they go, you lot, you haven't made the final, but battle for third place.
Don't they do that anyway?
They do. It's stupid.
Exactly.
It's stupid. Just why? They don't care about coming third. They got knocked out in the semi-final. That's all you need to know. You don't have that. Oh, a third place final for Champions League, do you? God.
Well, they probably get paid more money with however high they get, though.
No, it's literally just to say, oh, you finished third.
Oh.
That's why England didn't care about it when we got there in the last World Cup. Like, yeah, we've not made the final.
That's a bit boring then.
Ugh. Honestly, it's just an extra game for him to say, oh, it's an extra game.
So this time around, Skyline's out first on track, followed by the AlphaTauri driver Mando. Who's going to be pole position in the chat? And Mr. Dave yourself, who's it going to be?
Pole position will go to... Immortal.
Okay, well you went with him before and he ended up qualifying P5 or something. So I am going to go with FTR Mogs for pole position tonight.
Yeah. You do that.
I will. And I'll be right.
Whatever. Leave me alone.
Whatever.
Just leave me alone. I ain't done anything to you.
You've done everything. Oh! Skyline hasn't validated.
I'm watching
Is
Mando.
that going to be next lap as well? Nope, Skyline got away with that. Only just.
Well, apparently Mando's fuel light is on, so he's proper put his fuel down.
Skyline! Gone for a spin. So I'm going to now watch Mando.
And I was just on him for... Oh... Say, oh, it's Christmas then.
Instead. Well, okay. I'm gonna watch Mando then.
Chrismic safely negotiates. First one is Tedis. Oh, Tedis has had a big off. Tedis has had a big off.
Oh god, that's a proper DNF and all.
Recorded.
Oh, that bit. You just say, recorded! People in the chat like, why are you recording it?
But because Rocket doesn't see any of the action, so whenever I see it, I've got to record it for him.
Oh, yeah? I see more than you most times.
Well, did you see that?
No.
Nope, exactly. I rest my case.
Did you see my driver spin?
No.
Exactly.
Well, did your driver DNF?
Then.
Did your driver DNF?
No.
Nope, exactly. Thank you very much.
Scarline, do better next time, goddammit. Here comes Mando then, going towards the finishing line. What is the first lap going to be? It's a 1:25.0, which is not bad, but it's not the quickest lap I think we're going to see today.
It's that, like, as soon as the people get out of the left hand of the first corner, start to go right, they spin. And that's why they end up in the pit lane, because they spin before they've actually turned right.
Do you reckon he would have got disqualified had he still been in it?
It was a big off. It was a big off.
So he would have got DNF'd anyway.
You'll see in the clip. If he wasn't as fast going into the wall and just bounced off, yeah, probably.
Oh, Manzi towards the line. Manzi only goes 25.5, so all eyes now on Bad Dogs, who actually was the last person to set a qualifying run here. How's that going to work for Bad Dogs? We don't really know.
Oh.
Unless, of course, some drivers are pushing on for a second lap, but I'm doubtful of that because it would be unnecessary risk. Just the last set to go for Bad Dogs. On the power, 30% ERS left with 2 corners to go. Is this lap time good enough to beat a 1:24.5, which is some massive amount of lap time from Immortal? Towards the line, Bad Dogs, then it goes P7 with a 6:26.0 though.
No.
So that's not quite the pace we're looking for. So I do believe that is qualifying done for a bit.
Yeah. Let's
Scarline's back on track.
Let's go for an ad break.
Oh yes. Well, we're going to speak on the adverts. What's our first advert going to be?
Let's sell some talcum powder.
What is that? What is this weird powder we're talking about?
Oh dear, you need help. I said you was uneducated.
So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight on our adverts we're going to be selling something called token powder. I have no idea what you use this random thing for, but it is what we're going to have an advert about. Please feel free to buy it on a shop somewhere, just put it into Google, it'll come up as one of your first things. What's the second advert going to be then? Asda, yes. So news at Asda. Oh, I could do a news show here, news round.
Oh God.
Recently, Dominic crashed his motorcycle and had to take a day off work. I don't know what else has happened at work actually. I think that's it. I think that is the news of the week actually. It's just me being an idiot.
Yeah.
Been reminded of it several times actually.
Do you have to make an announcement that you may not be here next Thursday?
Not yet, because I don't know about my shoulder if I can make it to work or not.
Well, is it depending if you can work?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, I'm not going to agree to something if I can't work it, so.
Well, yeah.
Also, Mando pushed on for a second lap here.
Who's that hit?
So if you want to keep an eye on Mando, see what he's getting up to. I'll keep an eye on Skyline, who's absolutely flying. Purple Sector 1. I forgot to say we're back from the adverts, by the way. We are back, live, from the track side.
Adverts are over.
We've got Skyline on track, absolutely dominating the purple sectors. Mando's on track, doing something as well. What is Mando doing?
Going around the track. He apparently got purple middle sector, if the game was right.
Well, my driver got purple middle sector.
Yeah, so game looks screwed. Yeah. Mando decided to go into the pits.
So he was just driving around.
Yeah.
It's very entertaining stuff, that, isn't it?
Very.
Watching Skyline then. Just a couple corners to go on his qualifying lap time here. Losing the car slightly through there as he goes through the fast right. Needs full trust with the car, not to run it wide. Oh, how was that not invalid?
That was close.
Towards the line, it's a 25.0. Oh my god, you see the lap times? We've got 4 drivers doing 25 zeros now. Take out Immortals. Oh my god. That's just PC for you though. Or PlayStation, I don't know.
Yeah. That's the... you'd think PlayStation and PC would be different images, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And I don't think Skyline's got enough time to come around and put on a fresh set. He's got a minute extra. Is a minute long enough in a pit lane? I don't think it is around Abu Dhabi. I think you need longer than a minute.
Minute 25 lap. Yeah, I think he has got time. I think he's got time.
I don't know.
I think
he has a minute. He has a minute spare in the pits. How long is it for a pit lane?
Yeah, you got to remember
the take you into the garage and put you back out.
Completely cuts out the first couple of corners.
I don't know. I don't think. I think that's it from Skyline.
And if he gets out with like a minute 20 to spare, that's fine.
Well, he needs a minute and 30 spare.
No, minute 20, because if he takes his out lap like quick enough, he needs a minute 20. Because where he comes out of the pits, you know, pit joins pit turns go turn 3.
Oh no! Immortal! Big impact into the wall. That's his qualifying session done.
Oh dear.
I bet you weren't watching that, were you?
No!
So that is your provisional pole sitter in the wall. He messed up turn 2, sorry, and messed up turn 3 completely.
He knows what he's doing. He knows he's got it in the bag. That's what it is.
Oh, it's doing what I do then.
Yeah, just doing what you do. Just get a pole and crash it.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. Fantastic. Glad to know everyone does that.
Yeah.
It's my strategy, people. Get off it.
I will go on board with Mr. Kalitnik. No, actually.
I was going to watch Mando.
No, actually. You watch Mando. I watch Badorg.
I'm watching Blue Sky.
No.
Fine, I won't watch Blue Sky. I'll watch Mando then.
I was going to say he's the first one to come towards those corners.
Yeah, but Blue Sky's on a lap.
Then Badorg.
Okay, I'll watch Mando go through here and then I'm going to switch back to Blue Sky. Mando did it perfectly, which means his first set split time is a 17.6, which means half tenth up.
Good. Charismatic is beautiful as Skyline is out of the pits.
With enough time.
Perfect times. Yeah,
okay.
Told you.
Okay, I was wrong then. Okay, I was wrong.
You're always wrong.
I admit my hands in the air and I was wrong.
You're always wrong.
Mogs is the next one to go
you
see
have
that
no
sector.
idea
Meanwhile,
what
Blue
you're
Sky. 1 quarter to go. Blue Sky coming towards the line. P6.
Mogs is fine. How's Button doing? Button has got around there fine.
Oh, Mazzy also nails it. So all these drivers now nailing that turn 1, turn 2, turn 3.
No spin there from Blue Sky, so that's all good.
Back to Mando then. The other tricky spot is where Ace Quizzic is right now, by the way. I don't know why, but... Oh, okay, Mando.
Oh, no.
That's not a place to be stopped, Mando. That is not the place to be stopped.
Mando needs to recover, get back round. He might have time.
Oh, Bad Dog's coming towards the line there. Bad Dogs is going to go P2.
P2. Can he go for another lap?
I was trying to get back to Exquisite as he comes towards the line. Exquisite goes P2. The Aston in the background is Button, or is it Skyline? It's Skyline.
Bad Dog is going for another
flying
lap.
So you might want to keep an eye on Skyline.
Skyline.
Oh.
Oh, someone has span, it looks like. Oh, no, I think it's just letting him out of the way.
I don't know, that car's been stopped there for quite a while. As here comes Morgs to line. Morgs goes a 24.
Whoa.
Button only goes P5. Old Manzi towards the line as well. P8. Oh, that's disappointing from Old Manzi there. So that is your qualifying done, except Skyline.
Come on, Skyline.
Deep into the chicane. Got the exit speed. DRS is going to be enabled here from Mr. Skyline on his qualifying lap. He's had to go through a couple of yellow flags, so had this been real life, this lap would have been cancelled.
Go on.
Yeah, right now I'm first. I'm beating you.
Well, I got my PA prediction right, so shut up.
I got Q1 prediction right.
No.
What,
You got it wrong. No.
I said Daniel.
No. Lies.
Oh, off the track goes to Skylight. Got lucky to not get validated again there. Pushing the track limits. Through the fast right. 2 corners to go. 1 corner left. Much nicer through the closing corner. Final corner time. Skylight towards line. Is this provisional pole? No.
Before. So close.
Okay, well, that's a proper close session there.
What could Immortal have done? What could he have done?
What could a tennis have done?
What could Immortal have done without that spin? Oh.
Yeah, but the tennis is more important here. He didn't even say lap time.
What could Immortal have done?
But pole position. More.
Oh dear.
You love to see it.
No.
In the Alpine.
How dare you, Mogs? How dare you?
Wait, I mean, your driver is part of Ferrari. They were bound to mess it up somehow.
Yeah, real life F1, not no.
I mean,
yes, Immortal, I am disappointing you. I had faith. I predicted you as pole sitter, and now you've made Rocket happy because he predicted the actual one.
Half a tenth in it, though.
You don't want to make Rocket happy.
Oh, you just love to see it, really.
Shocking. Yeah, disappointed. I'm disappointed in you.
Just love that. Just takes back. Oh yeah, I'm disappointed. Sorry.
Yeah.
Half a second separate the top 10, by the way.
Correct. Top 9.
And 3/10 separating top 5. And only less than 2/10 separating the top 4. That's a close session now.
Oh.
It is very close, Lincoln. Dave.
LCS.
God damn it! I always went through the whole of qualifying without saying your other name. I'm getting there. Promise, Dave. Promise.
You're not.
I just need to practice more.
You're not getting anywhere.
Also, we don't have a full grid, by the way. We have Perez and Hamilton not being used tonight.
Oh, stupid, isn't it?
So, are you going to go through the grid now?
Yeah, when it lets me load it.
Okay, and also people in the chat, is the audio okay, by the way, with the car sound and everything else?
They say no, they can hear you. It sounds bad.
Ow, 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 ow. Was reaching for my packet of sweets because I know we're going to have a silent information lap.
So we have P18, Dips Racing 3515. It was unfortunate in qualifying with the disqualification. Another disqualification.
I'm going to interrupt you.
TT4!
Say his gamer tag properly. No,
right. P17, another disqualification of TTV R4G3 KW1T, also known as Race Quit. P16, Daniel P45. In P15, we have MT the Mighty version 2. In P14, we have Quitmic 109. P13, we have Pierre B2611. In P12, we have Rizzo 9092. P11, we have Desbro 123 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. In P10, we have Ted First, or Tedist, however you want to say it. In P9, we have Mr. Blue Sky T. In P8, we have Old Manzi 31. In P7, we have XDG Mando 1992. In P6, Button 22X, who is tipped by Eagle to win. Or podium, was it? Podium? I think it was podium. P5, we have Bad Default WG69 or Bad Dog 69. In P4, Door Skyline 2756. In P3, Iconismic. In P2, Immortal G_X. And the pole sitter making a certain Mr. Rocket happy is FTR Mogs.
See, I just know who's going to get it.
No, you just got lucky, yeah. That's definitely a look.
Well, we gotta wait now.
We have to wait for the lobby host to decide when to go. Oh, hang on.
Well, I can actually look on the Discord and find out when they're going to do it.
Hang on. It's meant to be a night race, isn't it?
Supposedly.
Or
Changes in tonight as the race goes on. Says Tedis.
How far into it is it supposed to be now? I thought it was... It is a dawn to night race, isn't it?
Well, they've started.
How long into it do we decide whether it's going to night or not?
I suggest you message Muddy Biscuit while we are under silent formation. That.
Yes. So on.
And I'll...
Remember the Queen. In your own way. Remember her during the formation lap. We will speak again as the drivers line up on the grid.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 red lights. The Abu Dhabi Division 4 Grand Prix is underway. It does Morgs make a good start against the Ferrari driver of Immortal. They're side by side. The Red Bull has got a great start. Miss Chris is off the inside. There's contact between the top 3. There is McLaren on the inside. McLaren's gone around. Big contact. Mercedes involved. I think that's easily done early stages though. Lincoln, Dave, how was that start for you?
I was mostly from the back and just see dips going into the spun car, so
yeah, that's sad to see for DPS to get involved in another accident. But I gotta say, Felina's making contact as well, but they've all managed to get away with it. Just sadly further back they weren't able to. Big contacts in a straight line! Mando has lost his whole front wing. That's huge contact. Dear. Oh my god, that has. How has that has not killed anyone?
Oh! I just saw that on the stream, man.
Yeah, I was watching the right people then, wasn't I?
Wow.
Now you've got all the illegal overtakes. Oh my god. Oh no. They're all going to stop because of illegal overtakes.
Oh no.
Mando has to let the cars in front go, but then they get illegal. Oh, this is a mess. What is going on? I think they've all just about sorted themselves out. It's only a virtual, by the way. But I don't know how it's.
Oh no. Oh,
look at the gaps, though. Good start from Mogso to have the advantage, but this is big gaps. This is 1.8 seconds. Did you speak to Muddy?
Yeah, it's saying just because the race has started, we'll just leave it. I think it's just in case if anyone is not happy with it being like this, then they can just tell us basically. Because the session.
The AlphaTauri.
Yeah, it was on random. That's why the start time's a bit odd.
Oh, okay. So they need to message the host to get that sorted for next time. Oh no! Oh, big crash!
Oh!
Oh my god! Daniel's out massively.
Safety car? Surely?
Oh, we got Rizzo's off as well. Oh my god! This is a pile up on the exit of turn 2. Well, the beginning of turn 2 on the exit of turn 3.
Surely
2 cars out, no safety car.
Game, are you okay?
Game. Okay, game.
Game.
No, the race leader's gone. Moggs.
Oh dear. Be realistic, game. Come on. Honestly.
Tennis and Pierre side by side. This has been an electric start to this race, by the way. People losing at left, right, and centre.
It's not Formula E. It's F1.
Of course, you had to take it literally. No one else in their right mind would have, and then there's just you. You just been done.
You what?
You what?
You what, fam? Oh, for God's sake, fam.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, all sorts of happened at the start of this Grand Prix. Oh, DPS is now battling Pierre. DPS makes the overtake. Does he?
Seems to be taking it cautious around first 2 turns.
I don't know if he's now AI, is he? Or is he back?
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, did Desmo go?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know where you can see whether people leave nowadays.
I don't know.
They don't have the,
pop up half the time.
They don't have the names on top anymore, do they?
No.
You can't tell whether they've gone AI or not.
I think you can turn it on, but I think it blocks everything. Because it shows every single name, not just the ones you want to see, so.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the leaders here are gapping each other massively. Oh, the Ferrari almost loses it this time. Oh, Manzi. They are pushing the limit of this corner massively. I wanted to look back at this battle going off P8 at the moment. Because these fights seem to be closer than the leaders.
No. Demon saying go quick, Mick.
That corner where we lost Morgs, by the way, is that corner I lost it on lap 1 and took out Connor.
Mog.
Yes. Mugs.
Or Mugs. And
I keep pronouncing it with an S.
We probably have more penalties than we had last week now.
So we've had more DNFs in qualifying 1 than we did the whole weekend, and now we've also had more penalties in the first couple of laps than we did the whole race. Yeah. We can just see how much more challenging this track is. Desmo's dropping back massively, by the way.
Yeah, track's easy.
Is it?
Yeah, easy. Easy as anything.
DPS was also up there at Spa. Hasn't got the same fortune here in Abu Dhabi either. Say what you like, but it clearly says DPS
Dips
there.
Had to start from the back, remember?
Skyline almost lost it this time around as well. But the race leader, Immortal, 1.7 second lead to It's Chriswick, has put in the pin.
Dips had made the most positions, going up 9 places.
We already do need a safety car though, don't we?
We should have had a safety car.
Oh, we got another one off.
Is that Mando, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mando.
Thing is, if you're on hards, it's so easy to do that. Yeah. And under pressure is Tennis from DPS still.
If we don't get a safety car for that incident at turn 3, then What? How the hell are we going to get a safety car?
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be the easiest things to do.
Was it too soon after the VSC or what?
I don't know, because you can have VSC turn into safety car, so you shouldn't really have it so you can't
VSC
get
stopped,
one after.
So.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a pile up. Off goes Mighty.
Oh no.
He had contact with another car. I don't know which one it was though.
Oh no.
Mighty rejoins the session with a broken wing, I think.
Someone got a penalty from it, and we'll have a look who that was.
Yeah, sorry, I was scratching my eye, not really focused on that.
There's so many. Pierre got a severe collision with MT, 5-second penalty.
Severe collision? I don't know if that means Mighty might have spun and then Pierre had nowhere to go.
Yeah. Like the thing with qualifying where it drops you 5 places.
So now you got Mando versus Mighty at the back. Oh,
what a mighty
DPS
battle.
was hit the back of Tennis. That was close on the brakes. I don't know who to look at, to be honest. Everyone's just having moments as the race goes on.
What's a back marker? What's the back marker doing?
What are you looking at?
Charismic's behind a Red Bull.
Uh-oh. Desborough's round, same place. He's in the middle of the track! Desborough! No, my God! That's almost a crash. Off goes, oh my, they're all losing it. Pierre's off as well.
What's going on?
That was so close. Side by side, Blue Sky and Desborough. We have Quick fans in the chat. Well, Quick hasn't really done much this Grand Prix so far. Oh, no. Off goes Desborough. A little bit of assistance there, but I have a feeling that was many his tyres. Don't rejoin like that. You have to rejoin safely.
Oh, no. What's going on?
Also, there's battle for the lead going on. Skyline versus Charismic versus Button. Skyline with the advantage at the moment, but Charismic to the outside. Side by side. Good racing, leaving space between them. Contact on the exit, but not enough to spin the car. And just about Charismic holds on for now, but I think it's a matter of time for a Skyline to make the overtake, because I think he's got more pace.
Oh, this battle is letting them all just get away.
You got to say Immortal's absolutely flying, but the minute there's a safety car, that gap is gone. And you got to say Skyline's actually not doing too bad on the hards.
To be fair.
I don't know why he's chosen the hards, but he has.
Well, he's only going to be quicker in the back end of the race.
Off goes Desborough again.
Oh no.
It's just Desborough things, isn't it?
Desborough. Just call it a day, mate. Just call it a day.
What, lap 7?
Yeah. He's having a mare. Tennis.
Well, we have a safety car.
Oh, so a safety car for one car, yet you didn't do a safety car for 2 cars. Game?
Yeah, makes sense.
Explain yourself?
No, it's fair.
No, I don't think that's fair.
It is.
No, it's not. Oh dear. Hello, Horizon. Oh dear.
You just see what Horizon's just come back from talking to Muddy Biscuit and DMs. You know that for a fact.
What? Why would he do
We
that?
told Horizon to go to DMs and DM Muddy.
No, I didn't.
I did.
Well, you might have done. But we've spoken in F4 anyway. It's all good.
No, it was about something else.
Oh, what?
I can't remember what it was now.
Oh, I don't know. And the medium runners are coming into the pits, except for Immortal.
Yeah, bizarre by Immortal when you see all his rivals pit. Softs? Hold up. Softs? What? What have they done? Don't go softs.
Oh, they're doing the two. They lock themselves into a two-stop.
No, it's a mistake. They've accidentally done it.
No, I remember this track being one of those where some could do hard mediums, but then some had to do like medium soft, or medium hard.
You only get one set of mediums.
No, surely not.
Yeah, this game you only get one set of mediums.
Nah, that's bull. I mean, that's yeah.
I'm sorry, mate. That's how the game works.
As you can tell, I don't play the game.
Yeah, I wish we got 2 set of mediums, but we don't now.
I think that's how's Charismatic fallen down that much?
He have 5 seconds stock go, didn't he?
Oh, did he? Okay.
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the person who can look at that.
Oh, do you want me to shoot you? I will shoot you. Oh, a front wing.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. How did you not know that? You've not been paying attention to his race?
Do you want me to sort you out? Yeah, Horizon.
He also has 6 seconds of penalties, by the way. I can't remember Horizon. I told you to, but I can't remember why. That's not my fault. I am completely and utterly innocent.
Well.
But wait, in the pits goes Charismatic, so he is doing exactly what I said, and he accidentally put on the softs. Button, however,
I can tell you who's not happy. Who's not going to be happy that safety cars come out.
What, Immortal?
Immortal, yeah, because
still got a pit yet.
The difference was around what, 4.5, 5 seconds before the safety car.
Yep.
And now it's going to be nothing.
Yeah, well, I did mention that earlier, actually.
That hard advantage.
That it would be the case.
No one listens to you. That hard advantage for Skyline.
I can tell.
Good work. Yeah.
Like when Horizon listens to me. Useless, by the way.
Why would Horizon listen to you?
Because Horizon's supposed to be my friend.
No.
I don't have any of those.
No.
I just sit and cry alone all night.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay? What? Excuse me?
Did you expect sympathy?
Yes.
No chance.
You just gave me as much sympathy as my brother did when I got back after I crashed. He was like, you idiot.
Well, yeah, because that's you. I'm not listening to you, Rocket, at the moment, sorry.
Is that what Horizon said?
Yeah. Well, kind of. And United have gone behind for a penalty. Oh dear.
Unbelievable.
Oh dear.
Well, I'll tell you what. Who has got lucky out of this safety car is Moggs after a spin on that one. That too.
Nice.
Because he's now got P4 and he doesn't have to pit again, whereas everyone in front of him does.
How long do hards last?
To the end of the race.
You sure?
Yep. And also there's going to be a late safety car, so you just know that he's going to pit again for softs. And he's got fresh softs to use, so... Oh, Mazzy rejoined. What? I didn't realise he left. Oh, that's going to be his AI. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Here we go for the safety car restart of Dreams.
Oh,
Immortal lights up the rear.
Sticking with him.
Gets a good restart.
It's fine.
Actually, Immortal's done a better restart than Blue Sky. Not Immortal, but Manzi. Side by side, it's turn number 1. Quick, pick up the inside.
Gonna want to get past the line.
As everyone goes through that turn 2 section.
Wait, these softs work.
I think we have a spin there.
You going past?
Oh my god, this is chaos. We did have a spin, by the way.
Oh, Moggs takes a sneaky look down Skyline.
This car's never taken everywhere. Where am I supposed to be looking?
Button's looking racy on the softs.
I think that was team order, surely from Skyline. Oh, dive bomb on the brakes from the Williams. No, not quite. Oh, Skyline. Red Bull up the inside.
Skyline had
DPS. Switchback of Dreams. Look at DPS. He's just got 2 overtakes around the outside.
Oh.
Nice one from DPS there. Read that like a book.
Moggs is all over the back of Skyline. Skyline is having a few nervy moments.
They're still side by side on the exit. DPS is having a hard time trying to make this overtake stick, but he does. DPS is now on the back of Blue Sky. He's flying, you know.
Ooh. But needs to get past. But needs to get past them all.
Pierre is defending really well, by the way, from Rage Quits. Never mind, they're side by side. Rage Quits backs out.
Another penalty.
For neither race, though, I think it is all action.
Getting nervy.
I mean, you would be. You have a guy on sauce right behind you.
To look at all the
cars come through here.
Go on the inside.
It's Max Verstappen on Hamilton.
The grip on those softs.
It's literally, yeah, easily done as well. I don't think Immortal's going to be able to retaliate from this.
Yeah,
not pushing the ERS, so...
Defends well.
Moggs maybe on Skyline?
Not
what? Quite on the brakes this time. I thought Moggs might go on the back of Skyline. Gonna do the switch back. Moggs, no! Oh, good save! Completely sideways there. It's a side by side in the background between Pierre and someone.
Button needs to gap Immortal a lot. We know Immortal will be going on to the hards next.
Moggs up the inside again.
On
the exit.
Does Moggs get the move?
Don't go side by side through here. It's hard enough doing it solo.
Oh,
what a move.
Just enough room left.
You got to say that Skyline on this hard are not in the best position at the moment. And he's going back. Oh, he's gone! No! In the middle of the pack! How has he not been clobbered?
Skyline.
Oh my god, how was he not hit? Good defending action, but I think someone might have hit him. I think it was a Ferrari if anyone did, but it doesn't show damage on Manzi, so I think everyone's got away with that.
Oh no. Oh, Skyline. What are you playing at?
I don't know, but he's now got hot tyres.
It's going to be interesting what Button does if he has a, if you're wrong and he does have some fresh mediums, then we'll see. We shall see, my friend. We shall see.
When am I ever wrong?
You're always wrong.
It's quick up the inside of Manzi on the brakes, gets the move done as well.
I hope you are wrong.
That's one lap on hards difference.
Then Immortal will be soon going on to the hards. And if Button is going on to mediums after this, very interesting.
Oh, Manzi retaliating. Round the outside.
Round the outside.
Surely not. He's got the inside though. Still side by side, great space between them, but he has to back out there because he hasn't.
No, I think he was too late on the brakes and he had to try and avoid getting wing damage.
So the Ferrari driver backs out to the corner then, and he is in P5. Tell you what, he's lagging a bit, so after the disconnect, it's not helped on Manzi.
Dips is still in his race. Could he get a podium?
Oh.
Have a yellow flag. Is that...
Scotland's off as well.
It is Rage Quit.
Oh dear.
Immortal gets a penalty.
Oh. Who was that spinning? That was Pierre.
Oh, Pierre again.
Yeah, he's not in a good race, is he?
That's another one.
And Skyline's still good. Come back, Skyline! Oh, wow. That's a good little 180 spin there. Jeez. Get off the track, Skyline. Nicely done.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Here comes DPS on the brakes on Blue Sky.
He will not. He will not be happy.
DPS makes a move, and now here comes Desbro. Oh, wow. Desbro's got me done. DPS
Mando
nailed that.
Mando is still going 55 seconds behind Skyline.
I meant to say Desbro, by the way, not DPS. Desbro nailed it. Although DPS did also nail it, in fairness.
Yeah.
Now, Ace Quizzic versus old Manzi battle still going on, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know how this one's going to fare out. Morgs is still your race leader, by the way, technically.
As Immortal comes into the pits. Got to be for the hards. Got to be for the hards.
That's a shame there's no safety car. As I say that though, off goes Skyline again.
It's for
That's
the
a weird
hards.
place with Skyline. You see where Skyline's crashed? Oh wait, we've got 2 off. Rage Quiz has gone off as well.
Skyline crashed again.
Yes, and with Rage Quiz.
Skyline, stop. Stop
I
crashing.
don't think that's going to stop him from crashing, actually.
And
I don't think it works like that.
He goes again. He goes again. He goes again.
Immortal side by side. Quick, Mick.
I've got. Oh!
I don't know what he's doing. It's very interesting for Skyline.
He's spinning in the pits as well.
I think we have a very unhappy driver who's going to retire.
There's a couple of clips. You probably might be able to get the whole clip on the second one, but yeah. He's retired. Oh dear.
Yeah.
He's not happy.
Sauce for Pierre as well, by the way.
Yeah, Skyline was not happy, you could tell.
Yeah. But crucially though, by the way, Quick is in front of Immortal. The Immortal with the DRS. The overtake button in use. Round the outside, Quick. Okay, well that was easy. I thought it was going to be harder than that. Never mind. Quick, you're supposed to be good at defending. That's what I rate you for. Though he has got quite a bit of penalties, so I don't know if that's maybe something to do with it. Desbro, Bad Dogs and Blue Sky are all 3 together. Oh, never mind. Bye, Blue Sky.
Is Button extending his lead still, or are those softs starting to go?
4.6, so it's still going up.
I don't know what times it's been like for
going on there. When is Bad Dogs going to overtake Mighty? No, Desbro. Get it right, god damn it!
I think Mog's slightly quicker than Button there.
Yeah, and also with Blue Sky in the pits, he's going to come out of fresh air though, but the gap between him and Immortal is quite big.
But where would Button come out if he pit? How long pit stopping this Grand Prix?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. As wide goes Mighty. This is going to mess up Mighty. Quick, Mick.
24 seconds or less. If Button pits, he'll come out ahead of Immortal. What's Button going to do?
Just then. Not Quick, Mick. You see what happened to Mighty?
Button pits. Button pits. Button pits. I think he'll come out ahead of Immortal on his... What tyres is he going to go?
Surely mediums.
If he's got fresh mediums, he's got to go to mediums, surely.
Well, I think it's going to be hards.
It's hards. It's hards.
Okay, fresh hards. Not the end of the world. Immortal has taken the race lead, though. That is crucial for his race.
Mogs has taken the lead.
I'm going to kill you.
Immortal comes out as Button is coming out of the pits. Button is ahead. Oh, what's going on, Immortal? You took a bit of a wide line.
The gap is 1.8 seconds separating the two, but Immortal's on those, well, better tyres because they're warmer, but that's not going to last too long.
Especially when you've got straights. Can warm his tyres up and keep over a second ahead. He's doing a bit of weaving. That's Button. I don't think he'll be weaving. I don't want to warm his tyres up, but yeah, I don't want to be doing that.
You're not supposed to leave.
Horizon says, should I race on Sunday? Yes or no?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
or you can go do that league that doesn't have enough numbers to actually race.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I was supposed to keep that private or not, but his race didn't go ahead because he couldn't get the numbers.
What? So he declined the RSF1 race and couldn't race... Because he declined it.
There wasn't enough numbers.
Yeah. Oh god, Button, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Button? Can you roll your tyres up?
Right, but I don't care. I think you do.
I think Button's struggling to get his tyres warm. Immortal's all over him.
It could be. The temperature is just massive around here. Or he doesn't have confidence. That's off goes Pierre again.
No, I don't know what that was. It just went slow.
That was Pierre.
Yeah, it didn't look like he's banned because he just kept on going.
Might have been just a half spin because it wasn't out for that long.
Well, it's literally just yellow flag came out. I just see Pierre keep on going.
So Skyline stopped helping his teammate out.
Horizon, at least I'll be quick in that league. Oh dear, you're quick enough to if you're racing in F1. Let's be fair. Oh, Pierre.
Oh, Pierre.
Pierre.
Here comes Immortal. Surely now, but he hasn't got the overtake button on you. Immortal, if you want this win, well, if you want to overtake button. To be fair, I think the win is Morgs. As long as he doesn't spin again. Outside, Immortal, what's this? Round the outside. Button holds on for now, but this is good racing between the pair of them. Holding each other up though, not going to help each other later on in the race. Don't forget the other drivers still got pit. Yeah, they all pitted now.
They've all pitted, but Bad Dog is on 16 lap hards. So
he's still continuing.
Maybe he should be a definite one to pit. So that'll be one place more for the others, but you said the hards would get to the end when they pitted, so maybe.
Race Quits is having fun, by the way.
How's he span? Is he the one that span? Oh,
no,
dear.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh dear. As he pits.
But at the moment, your lead is still FTR Morgs.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yes, I know. I really tried hard to get it right that time. It's just not natural for me to say a Z in a name. How many times do you have to say a Z in a name?
Zoe, Zach.
That's a good point, actually.
Yes.
Zoe. Not the other one. I don't know whichever one you said, but that's not on that one, not name.
Zach.
No.
Yes.
Wait, is a name, actually.
Yes.
Okay, name another.
Horizon. Tell Rocket some Z names. Or any.
Don't use Google Horizon.
Include a Z in the name, you know, because Rocket can't think.
Yeah, good luck pronouncing some
Rocket
of the words
doesn't realise there's Z's in names.
But yeah, but it's just harder for a commentator. In the pits comes Bad Dogs, like you've predicted. Look at you predicting things.
What?
You predicted he'd pit, and he's gone on to mediums.
Who's that I predicted?
Bad Dog.
Bad Dog, yeah.
Yeah, you predicted it.
Yeah, because he was on hards for like 16 laps.
Yeah, but they will do more than that.
Yeah, but not the rest of the race.
They might have done.
No.
You got Mando on 15 lap old hards, and he hasn't spun that much yet.
If Mando doesn't pit, he's special.
I think Immortal has more pace on the hards than Button does.
Just can't get past. Button is literally being a block. He's not being.
And the US difference is quite
pass.
big, though. You have to say favour is into the Immortal's hands.
Any West Ham fans in the chat?
No.
Could be.
Oh, who's off? Or is that Mighty? Or Rage Quits? I think Mighty is a back down, actually.
It was Rage Quit.
Okay, we're finally lapping people because Morgs has just lapped one driver of Mighty. Mighty now needs to get out the way of P2 is Chrismic. Who knows? So actually, Chrismic could get DRS here off the back marker.
Yeah.
Back to the battle though, which is most interesting. At the moment, Immortal. Get moved out the way yet though. But the top, well, first place is teammates with that back marker. So is there going to be some team orders maybe? Saying hold them up.
No.
Chrismic has now got the DRS though, so that has not really worked out for his teammate.
No, and he's letting everyone past.
Yeah, and brings out local yellows for it. Now, here comes Immortal. Surely. He's got the slipstream, he's got the DRS. If he uses the overtake button this time around, he should be able to overtake Button, but he's not doing so. Oh, he's going to hit it. Oh, my God. Oh. He's hit him. Side by side on the exit of the corner. Well, that was a bit aggressive from Mortal. That was a nudge to pass, that was.
That was a, I am sick of being behind you, but I'm getting through.
That was a bit. Now Button needs to get his head down. He needs to stay with Immortal.
Let Immortal drag him through.
Exactly. Immortal's already closing on Desbro.
Stay within the second.
But then again, Desbro is on 14 lap old hards.
On Bussy, stay within the second.
Got to say the gap is coming down rapidly.
No, Button is outside the second. No.
Went back down to 9/10. Did he make it? No.
Oh, Button. Oh, Button. Why?
Oh.
Why?
Okay. 2 drivers just got a penalty there. DPS is P4, by the way.
Dips.
Yes, P4.
Yeah, did tell you.
I don't care what you call it game.
You don't listen to me.
I know, but he's still P4. And technically P3 if you think of Charisma's penalties.
Would you like to know the penalty situation?
No, not really.
So the bottom 4 that have got penalties.
Said no.
Pierre, Mando, Race Quit. Oh no, Pierre, Mando 6 seconds, Race Quit 9 seconds. Bad Dog has 12 seconds. Quitmic has 3 seconds. Immortal has 3 seconds. Charismatic is going to fall down to 4th no matter what. Unless Dips or Manzi have a massive spin or a crash. Because Charismatic has 9 seconds of pens.
Do you want to know something interesting?
No, not really.
Immortal is already all over the back of Desbro side by side. Ooh! I thought he was going to hit him under braking because Desbro. You're not allowed to move like that under braking, mate. Can't do that. May have been slightly, but that was enough to almost put Immortal in the back of him.
No.
Here comes Immortal though, as Pierre's gone around again. Gets move done though. So, Immortal with the advantage then. As Krizik versus Solmanzi. They're also side by side.
Oh, Manzi don't want to fight too hard. Charismatic has got a big penalty.
Oh, pushes Charismatic off a little bit. Oh. Look at DPS getting involved as well.
Dips, remember. Charismatic got a big penalty.
But he can't let the Ferrari escape.
He can.
This is going to be difficult.
He can let Ferrari escape.
He wants P2 in this race.
He wants P2. He's got on the podium.
Oh, I wonder who wants P2 instead of P3. Let me just think about that.
Nah.
Let's look at all these 3 cars coming through the shot. None of them had the pace of the race leader, though. He's absolutely flying.
But they need to pick up the pace because they have a raging Immortal coming towards them.
What, 9.7 seconds? Do you think that's going to be close?
He is cutting the gap. He is cutting it. Cutting it like a knife through butter.
10 seconds.
Yes, but he's quick. Look at it
My
go
TV
down.
wanted to turn off, so.
Time go down.
Oh, he's in deep. There's a mistake there from Manzi. This is going to allow his Krizik to get the DRS and the traction out the corner. Allowing these two to battle is only going to help DPS again.
Dips.
He's going defensive. Side by side. Up the inside comes the Red Bull this time round. This is only helping Immortal as well, though.
Yeah. Don't you?
If they keep battling like this, Immortal will be there. But then again, Immortal does have that back marker to come through as well.
Well, the back markers should just get out of the way.
So what does DPS do here? Does he battle Manzi?
Dips.
Yeah, but does he battle Manzi?
It's a Dips.
Pierre coming out the pits on his softs is going to come out in front of the leader as well.
They dips.
Oh. Through turn 2 into turn 3.
I will not respond to a question about dips unless you say dips.
Well, we're just not going to ask any questions about DPS then.
Dips.
Through into this left-hander, gets the exit and the throttle right. And DPS's teammate, by the way, is all at the back of him.
Yeah.
Here comes Desbro now under pressure from Button as well. Button with the overtake, going into this left-hander. You've got to say Button should be able to do this
so
on brakes.
You said the previous lap, Immortal was almost 10 seconds off, yeah?
There's contact!
Immortal 7.5 seconds.
But is that enough in 5 laps?
Yeah.
Realistically,
yeah,
I don't think so. As Button does actually make the move in the end. There was contact though. Both lucky
not
to spin.
Keep battling. They keep losing time.
Back to these 4 cars.
Mortal has 3 seconds of pens though, so that could scupper any chances of going further up.
I don't know who's going to get P2 here. I honestly think DPS could get it on the penalty situation and maybe passing this Ferrari driver.
Charismatic has
spin!
Oh!
No! Charismatic has blown it!
Oh dear.
That's going to make his penalty situation so much worse.
I'll record that. I don't know whether I caught the spin, but I'll record it.
And he's got an unfair penalty, by the way. Is that 10 seconds? Or another 3?
That'll be 12 seconds now. Quicker, isn't it?
And DPS overtakes old Manzi!
Did Dips get a penalty for having to go off track? That is poor. That is poor from the game.
Oh,
sorry.
Look, now you can see what the problem we've had a week.
Sorry, but if you're avoiding someone spinning, you're not going to, like, just go into them, are you?
But he can't get that penalty removed. They have made that a rule this week.
What, if you have to go off track to avoid
someone? He has
someone?
to show his race directed after and the clip, though.
Okay, Dips. Oh! Oh, Manzi! Oh!
He just got hit by the back marker.
Oh, Manzi had to massively save that.
Yeah, imagine the back marker man who does his teammate a massive job here. Just wipes him out of the race.
Well, yeah, Dips. If you're listening, Dips, record your race director afterwards if you want that 3 seconds to possibly be removed.
Right, it's going to be in our party. Just make sure he's in our party. Quick, click his spin.
No guarantee.
It's charismatic.
Yes, but you got to think, if Dips takes forever to join the party, you won't be able to record it.
Oh, we got 2 in the pits this time. I think wants to retire.
Especially if he leaves the session before being able to record it. Charismatic. Oh, it's Charismatic beside in pits.
Yeah. He could have got a point as well.
Is he not bothered about points?
He might still get the point because are we over 2/3?
He won't get a point because they're going to go past him now.
Funny.
Unless
I think
Pierre,
2/3 is 21.
Unless Pierre, Mando and Mighty all crash right now.
What's 2/3 race distance?
I don't know. 20 laps?
Is it 21?
20 laps?
That's not 2/3, is it?
Right, it's less than 30
around
laps.
20.
It's less than 30 laps. What's a third of 30?
10.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, Manzi!
Oh!
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, we got a power park!
No way! I've recorded that. No
Oh, there's cars
way.
everywhere. Oh no, here comes Desbro!
That is
Desbro's gone through! I don't know what's happened.
Whose car is that? Whose car's that just stood there? Is that...
I think Dips just lost it into old Manzi, and then the back markers come through and cause an absolute pile up.
No, there was somebody in the wall, and Dips went into the back of them.
Oh.
You'll see it in the clip. Oh my god,
here comes McLaren, a quick Mick.
Massively bad luck for Dips.
So Immortal's now P2, Button somehow P3, Desbro P4, and the huge pressure from a penalty is just going to cost the quick Mick.
I don't even know who's in the wall, because I tried to switch camera angles, it didn't put anyone that was in the wall.
Horizon's finding it funny, but I don't think DPS will.
Nah.
Drop to P6.
Honestly.
Oh, off goes Pierre. Don't be a problem for you.
And if anything happens, I have to just go and quickly watch that clip back. So okay, I just want to know like, who it was in the wall.
I can't remember what I was looking at. I don't think I was looking at the actual thing itself until afterwards, so. I thought the battle was done. Yeah, but Mando was behind DPS, so it couldn't have been Mando.
Oh, no, it was old Mandy going into Dips. Oh, it was.
So old Mandy's just cost Dips a podium then?
Well, Dips span. No, Dips span into the wall.
Oh, okay.
Dips span into the wall, and old Mandy's come round, and no chance of avoiding him, clips the back of him and spins, and that causes all the carnage. Wow.
Easily done.
Yeah.
It's a crucial mistake that we shouldn't really be seeing at this point in the season.
That is a mistake from Dips. That's what it is.
He's going to be fuming with himself.
But old Mandy's going to be fuming to be caught up with it as well, because none of old Mandy's fault. Just turns up at the incident.
But then again, old Manzi always caused himself to have an incident with a back marker, so it's kind of like it's racing.
I don't know. It's unlucky. You'll see the clip after, but he's pitted. I think he's going to go for fastest lap point.
Yeah. He goes from all this to get lapped by the race leader, by the way, who is absolutely flying. 12.7 second leads from Morgs, who is your championship leader by over 20 points.
Oh no. Old Manzi's gonna have to pass Moggs to go for the fastest lap. He's got to unlap himself. And to make things even
more interesting, we have Despre versus Quickpick versus the back marker Pierre. Look at Pierre.
No, old Manzi has to unlap himself to go for the fastest lap.
Oh, could you imagine Pierre here?
Does old Manzi think?
Oh no.
Does old Manzi think, do I go for the fastest lap, or do I end my race by staying behind Moggs? I think he's doing that. I think he's staying behind Moggs. I think he's thinking, nah, I can't be bothered. Yeah.
Okay, he doesn't want to risk the race leader, who is going to win on this final lap, but I want to see the battle between Desbro and Quick Mick.
Yeah.
Because Quick Mick, with the advantage, he's got the fans in the chat going at him. But Quick Mick, of course, with the penalty situation. Oh, Moggs! Moggs is gone! On the final lap, don't take out P2. Wait, what?
Moggs?
What's he doing? Okay. Moggs spun. And almost collected the back marker. If he gets a penalty for an unsafe comeback on the track on the back marker, Moggs could still get a penalty for that.
But he takes the on-track win.
But I think with a more than 10-second penalty, I mean, that would be harsh.
If he gets a 10-second penalty, he'll still finish as the winner.
Yep.
As Button finishes on the podium. As, who was it?
Moggs almost binned it.
Who predicted Button for the podium?
Oh.
Eagle predicted Button for the podium.
And Blue Sky's just overtaken both DPS and Bad Dogs on the penalty situation.
The podium sitters, probably apart from Moggs, who hasn't done much wrong. The other podium sitters can think very, very lucky. If it wasn't for Dip's spin and old Manzi going into him.
Yeah. So now we're waiting for old Manzi to finish off this fastest lap attempt.
Oh, Mandy does get a fastest lap attempt. What?
Because he spun.
Oh, because Mog's lost it. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, get with it, kid.
Well, I was waiting for good old Mandy to slow down.
Here comes old Mandy. Then does he get the fastest lap of the race?
He does.
He does.
He does. Oh, the fastest lap opportunity came. Oh dear. Yes, Moggs. Wow. Horizon always thought it forwards the stinker of the week, but this race has been amazing.
Well, yeah, but don't forget you got the 2 commentators to make the race amazing.
Who are you?
I don't know, I'm just some random who screens at the TV every single time something happens.
Yeah. I can't remember whether Button joins parties. Can't remember his... Oh yeah. Oh, we can't invite him more, can we? It's not...
No.
It's not Xbox. Did I invite Moggs to party? Or... I can't remember now what I did to it. Moggs can't do in chat. His mic broke. Oh, the old mic broke excuse. Oh, we get it, Moggs. We get it. We get it.
In that case, Moggs, can you just send me a message or send the message in the Twitch?
Yes, Moggs, send
just
a
saying
message
how you're
saying, "Go on, Rocket."
What, saying go on, Rocket? Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, go on, Rocket.
No, tell him what you want to know.
Yeah, that's what I want him to know. Go on, Rocket.
Tell him what you want to know.
Yeah, so Moggs, just send a message in the chat saying how qualifying was, how your race went, and how you're feeling for next week. Which is Portugal. Which, if there's spinners in this one, you can expect there to be more spinners in Portugal, because that's a difficult track.
The Moggs in the chat,
So we're only going to hear from Button this week then?
if he joins.
Brilliant.
And also in the chat.
I mean, we'll take that, because we don't really like the interviews much, do we?
Immortal, just to see,
Immortal, are you able to talk in a party chat, or can
is
you
he
not
on,
do that? If you can't, just send me a message like Morgs will.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, send us a message, Immortal. We need to know how you felt, because I can't invite you to a party. This is a pain.
Just send a message on Twitch if you want. Using the Twitch chat. Did I want to see my safety car restart since this Christmas? I can't remember now if it did or not.
Nah.
I think there's a lot going on tonight. It'd be very difficult to keep up.
All I'm having safety car restart is people crashing into other people spinning.
Yes.
Yeah, Dips, you caused mayhem.
Yeah, you should be feeling sorry for the other drivers, not just yourself.
I clipped old Bandy going into you, Dips, so it's all good.
Alright, we got that bit. Would you like to read out Moggs' message?
So, a message from Moggs, even though the chat can see it. So...
Hold on. This is your race leader, don't forget it, gentlemen, in the Alpine car. No,
so,
you
Moggs,
go ahead.
I was surprised for qualifying. Think if Immortal didn't spin, he would have gone pole. The race was good except for my late spin. Can't believe I almost spinned it. With next week is probably my worst track. What's next week?
Portugal.
Portugal. Oh. Yeah, I started to like Portugal after I raced it last year. So, you know, it was one of those. It was one of those. I think if I practiced it more, I'd have been all right. Hey ho!
Would you like to do the next one? Which is what did Immortal drive? Ferrari.
Yeah.
Or am I reading it out?
You read it out. Do some work for once.
Well, no, I do the verbal one. No, you're doing no, I do all the verbal ones. You're reading them out.
I'm messaging Button. You can read that out.
Oh, god damn it. So in the Ferrari driver, it is the guy who finished P2. It's Mr. Immortal or Mrs. Immortal. He has, she has said, okay, wish I pitted when everyone else did, because, you know, that's when he pitted onto It's a weird... Well, that's when he didn't pitch, shall I say. Maybe it could have come first, who knows. Glad I came back to P2. GG, everybody's. See you next time. It's a very nice message there from Immortal. I will say, Immortal, that last lap spin from Morgs almost gave you that win. I hope Morgs Lawson that regrets that, because that was close.
Just see if Mr. Button wants to send a message.
Aston.
He said he's not joining. It's a pain.
Of course, we're not going to hear from any of the top 3. Okay, that's fine. You can interview me instead, Lincoln. Dave.
You're so bad with names.
Today, you want to know how my race went? Well, my race went on Sunday, and it was poor. I crashed into Connor Todd's Sunday.
You actually race RSF1?
Yeah, no. Wow. I spun like 13 times or something ridiculous. And I then almost crashed into the leaders. That was close. I almost ruined all their races after being a lap down.
Wow.
After that, I crashed. Yes, I crashed. Just lost the car again, and I took my wheel off.
A Europa League English team update, by the way, people. West Ham won 3-1. United lost 1-0.
Oof.
Yeah, not great. Not great at all.
See, in football, you get a 50% betting chance. You could win so much money.
No.
No, it doesn't work like that.
No, does not work.
Hey, football, yeah, Horizon, I agree with you on that one. So is Button coming or what? Is he sending a message or what?
It's not, at the moment he's not, but I don't know if he's messaging me privately. I don't know, let's have a look.
If he's not online, then I'm going to just move on and end the stream.
He never appears online on anything.
It's useless, this person.
Yeah, but we need to downstream.
I think that note means that he's not going to say or do anything with that, so I'm just going to move on then. We'll just move on. We know what Button would have said anyway. He got lucky that race. Good points for the championship. Blah blah blah. Probably he's going to say he does rubbish in Portugal, even though he probably won't. Yeah.
Fine, I'm deleting messages that sent to him. There we go, whatever. Not great.
So in that case then...
Not great. Not happy.
Yeah, that's poor from Division 4, not joining
That
the
is
party.
poor. Nobody joining for the interviews. That is shocking.
So then, Mr. Dave, is there anything else you'd like to add to the stream at all?
Can you get people's names right?
Right, I'm just gonna stop there then. So that is your Division 4 at Abu Dhabi. Thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. It's been a good race, good qualifying. I think the drivers need to work on their spinning a little bit and the penalty situation, because that was a bit high this week in comparison to last week. Maybe it's just Abu Dhabi being the harder track. But Portugal next week, who's going to spin the most there? We don't really know yet. Is there going to be many spinners? Probably. But until then, it is goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Dave.
Yes.
Good. Glad we managed to have that. And yeah, we'll see you all then. Bye!